Hello, it's Cindy Rose, and I'm in my car and it's really dark, so the video quality sucks. I forgot to film my intro earlier, but that's okay. But in this video, I'm going to be taking you guys with me as I go to the South Carolina Art Education Association Conference in Greenville, South Carolina. I did a vlog about this last year, and I'm vlogging it again this year, so I'm super excited. And Maddie and Sophie are letting me stay with them because they only live like 15 minutes away from where the conference is happening, and I live like an hour. So you guys are going to be able to see them in the vlog. You're going to be seeing Bree, so there's going to be a lot of different characters that you guys have seen in my vlogs before. So with that, let's go. I feel like I was so hype in that intro. I don't know. Maybe normal. I'm just excited. I really love this conference. I'm running a little bit behind because me and Maddie went to get Taco Bell before, and Taco Bell took a long time. So I know a lot of people are usually late to this, and it's late, so hopefully that's okay. This year at SCAEA conference, they had a pre-session, and all that was in the description was that Recraft, a craft thrift store that I absolutely love, was bringing some supplies for us to try out. I thought it would just be them bringing a bunch of random materials, but they actually brought a lot of metal cups and thermoses with alcohol markers for us to color on the cups with. Most of us were skeptical about how this would stay on, and it has been a week since the conference as I'm voicing this over, and I can confidently say I have not used or washed my cup, so I'm not really sure if it held up or not, but maybe I'll see and update you guys whenever I do that, to be determined. But I basically just ended up taping my cup with masking tape and blending black and green together in the lines. It was giving Chico from Kim Possible, to be honest, but I really just picked these colors since black and green are my favorite colors. It turned out pretty cool, I think, though. They had extra cups, so I grabbed one for Bree since she was not planning on coming to the pre-session because she had a longer drive, and I ended up coloring another cup and putting SCAEA on it in pink markers, but I didn't take a time lapse of that because it was a lot more crowded at that point, and I didn't want to jeopardize anyone's privacy that may end up walking behind me while I was filming. So I made my cups, and then I got one for Bree as well because they said they had extra and I could take extra, so I asked her if I could get one for Bree. But isn't this hotel pretty? Again, if you've been following me for a while, you know I've already made this vlog basically, but it's a new year. Then it was time for me to make my way back to the car and head back to Maddie and Sophie's apartment. Look how cool this is, guys. Good morning. My hair is crazy because I just woke up a few minutes ago. It's 7:15. It's time for day one, technically, because last night was a pre-session. So I'm leaving early to get there like an hour early because my first session says like a bus pickup to go to a different location. I'm not quite sure where there's at, so I'm nervous. So that's why but downtown Greenville was really cool, so if I'm there an hour early and they're not doing the bus pickup until like 9, there's plenty of stuff, and I'll probably just end up sitting in the hotel because the hotel's really neat. And here's a quick fit check and some Hoshi appreciation. I parked in a different parking garage today because this one's a little bit cheaper, but it's a little bit further to walk, and that's okay. Bree texted me this morning and said that it looks like she's not going to be able to make it today because she's feeling a little under the weather, but she's going to try to come tomorrow. So I don't know, maybe I'll run into some of my teacher friends. We'll see. I'm not really sure who's coming. I know a lot of people weren't able to come this year, so I guess we'll see who we see and go from there. But I don't know, come with me for day one of the South Carolina Art Education Association Conference. I'm excited. I said I'm excited so much in this video, but here's some b-roll I took of the walk. I really love downtown Greenville, and I feel like now I'm forced to say it without my accent because Maddie will make fun of me if I do. So JK Maddie, I still love you. The parking garage I parked at was about a 4-minute walk to the hotel, so not a bad walk at all. Also, I know I've talked about Mice on Main on my vlogs before, but here's the first one with the plaque explaining the idea behind them, and I don't think I've ever shown this before, so if you're not familiar with Mice on Main, now you are. I got my badge, but I'm covering up my school. So I'm gonna just hang out in this little nook for a while. They told us we're meeting in one of the ballrooms, and I think it's that one over there, but I'm gonna try to follow the group of people since I got here so early. We'll go from there. but yeah, I was super excited this morning, and all of a sudden I have this wave of exhaustion, so it's okay. I'm very excited for the first one. I think this week has been a long week and I haven't got a lot of sleep because I've been really busy with both jobs and my master's classes, and I still have a project to finish before Sunday for my final project for my research class, but we got this. Life of a full-time teacher, part-time server in a master's program, but we got this. I'm also going to look at the stuff. They always have such a nice bag for the attendees. And then this is the shirt this year. I think it's really cute. I think this is probably my favorite shirt out of any of the years I've been here. So this will be my 3rd year, and I didn't vlog my 1st year because I was a senior in college and I had made vlogs, but that was when, if you've been following me, you know that I've been putting, or not that I've been, that I did put the lost footage vlogs. I was vlogging some things, but I just kind of put them all on the back burner because there's so much going on at that time. But I didn't vlog that one, but I vlogged the one last year, so that was my first one going as an actual teacher. So this one will be my second one going as an actual teacher, because I didn't go my 1st year because I was scheduled to take the PLT the same weekend it was happening, so it just wasn't gonna fall in the cards for me. But I'm excited to be here this year. It's very loud in here with the waterfalls and stuff too, so maybe I should have brought my microphones, because I've got mini microphones. They just kind of suck. But me, Maddie, and Sophie are going to be filming a podcast episode later today, and we're going to be using them, so hopefully they'll be okay. To be determined when that episode comes out, but I guess you guys can tell me then. For the first session of the day, I signed up for abstracts, cardboard sculptures, and this session was going to be at the Governor's School for Arts and Humanities, and it's also in downtown Greenville. See, now I'm thinking about how I'm saying it, Maddie, but it's okay. They still had shuttles for us to ride, even though it was in downtown, to the school and back to the hotel, which was really nice. And the campus is incredibly beautiful and right in the middle of Falls Park on the Reedy River. For the class itself, we learned about using a wooden base and cardboard pieces hot glued together to create abstract sculptures. The goal of the studio classes at SCAEA is to bring all of these lessons back to our students, and this is definitely one I'm interested in teaching my students. I love sculpture, and it was my focus during my bachelor's degree in college. When we were done with the gluing all of the cardboard pieces together, we were able to Mod Podge printed paper from an anatomy textbook that the instructor had moved around while scanning it, so there were really interesting wavy designs mixed with human bones and nerves. I really like how my sculpture turned out, but I do wish I had a longer than the 2-hour session to perfect it, and maybe make it a bit bigger, but after the 2-hour session, it was time to board the shuttle bus and head back to the hotel. Okay, so we just got back to the hotel, and I've got about 15 minutes before the next session, which is just a Western region thing, so just for the area where I teach at. And the Governor's School gave us these bags. It was really fun. I really like how my cardboard sculpture turned out, for sure. That's just updates. I've made a couple of friends just at the events, got to meet some more people, talk to them. I've got Mod Podge all over my fingers, and now that's transferred to my hair. But life of an artist. I've only seen a couple of people I know, not a lot of people that I teach near, but hopefully I will run into some people at the Western region meeting, and then maybe we'll go get lunch. To be determined, we'll see. But look how cool my sculpture looks on this table, especially. I took a picture on a table like this last year with my foam sculpture, so I might try to figure that out for this one too. My next session was the Western Region meeting, which is just a meeting where the teachers from schools closer in the area get together and talk about events and opportunities happening in the area. I ended up running into my elementary art teacher, who was the first inspiration I ever had to even being an art teacher at this meeting, and we went to go get lunch at a pizza place nearby. But I completely forgot to film any of this because we were so busy catching up. I was just talking about life, so I filmed my pizza when we got back to prove we went. My next session, when we got back to the hotel, was the most important project ever, which was focused on teachers' impact on students mentally, not just the content in the class, and how we were safe spaces for them. It was really inspiring, and the instructor gave us these cool stickers after, and then it was time for the general session where all of the attendees of the conference got together for the official kickstart of the conference. Oh, well, I was trying to be ASMR, but I couldn't do it with one hand, and then it foamed. After the general session, my next class was a class on making zines. The definition of a zine from Google is a magazine, especially a fanzine or other magazine produced non-professionally for a relatively small audience. Our goal for this class was to learn about zines and how to adapt them into a lesson for the classroom. Then we were able to create our own zine page that would go into a collaborative zine that will be published and available at the Richland County Library in South Carolina. The prompt was, "Hello, I am the art teacher," and the way the instructor explained it was that sharing our story and who we are as an artist and an art teacher. She provided us with a lot of different imagery and collage materials, and if you've been following my TikTok or my YouTube shorts, you know that I love collages, and my collage sketchbook is slowly getting chunkier and chunkier, so this was right up my alley. I found pieces that I felt like fit my aesthetic as an artist and an art teacher, and then I cut out letters that spelled, "Hey, it's Sydney Rose," because it's me, Sydney Rose, and this is who I am as an artist. I did everything in black and white, so the letters do kind of blend into the piece, but I like the look of that because you can find something different each time you look at it. There were also examples of past zines that were going to go into the collaborative zine as well, and I found Breeze that she made last year when she took this session, and their prompt was something that had happened in the classroom while they were teaching art, and hers is just so incredible. I wish she would have been able to take part in this session with me, but I was able to send her the pictures of mine and hers being used as an example, which was really cool. After the zine class, I decided to check out some of the vendors, and I ran into some of my professors from Converse, and we were able to catch up. I didn't end up going to all of the vendors because honestly, I was exhausted and I just wanted to lay down, so I made my way back to the car and then back to Maddie and Sophie's apartment. So I checked out some of the vendors, and I'm gonna check out the rest of them tomorrow because I'm starting to get really tired and I know that they're about to pack up soon, so it's about time to head back to Maddie and Sophie's apartment so I can get some homework done and we can film a podcast episode, or actually 2 podcast episodes. For the vlog right now though, since I haven't really gotten Maddie and Sophie in it, and I have been staying at their house for a single night, we're about to film a podcast episode. So one podcast episode for me, so it will be episode 2 for Hey It's Sid, and then Maddie and Sophie are going to be starting their own channel. They're setting up now. It is about time. Well, you guys said if I ever got famous, you were going to start one by association, so maybe now they'll get famous and then my channel will get famous by association. Hey, you never know. But, yeah, be on the lookout for that. So, we're taking a break filming the podcast. Sophie's cuddling my legs right now, but we got food from, where is this place called? Latin Flavors. It looks really good, and I'm excited. So good.
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Ending everybody else's business.
Yeah, I'm also taking another video because, like, hey vlog, we're filming a podcast episode.
Woo!
Woo!
Yay.
And here's my day 2 fit check. I'm trying to be a little quiet. Start to sleep, but it's really freaking said she's feeling better today, so we're gonna get to see her. Bree's gonna get to go to all of her sessions today, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. So I feel like I'm also kind of losing my voice a little bit getting into the fight. So hopefully that stays the rest of the day. Gotta love the change of seasons. Next it will be Vendor Breakfast. Unless I see something else, but I think it's good. Alright, and I got to the parking garage. Time to take like the 5-minute walk to the hotel. Bree said her ETA is like 8 and it's like 7:45 now. So I'm gonna see her soon, and I'm very excited for their breakfast because it's always super good. And yeah, I don't know. I'm so tired this morning. It's hard to do like stuff on but still very excited for the day to see what all it has to offer, and really Maddie and Sophie have tickets for us living with it as well. So it'll be really fun. Gotta get through the fatigue. I got to the hotel a bit before Bree, so I went ahead and went in to wait for her, and then we got breakfast together at the vendor breakfast and chilled before our first session. I also didn't get any footage of the vendor breakfast because honestly I wasn't thinking about it, and it seems I keep forgetting to film any of the meals during this vlog.
Bree got me presents. I feel so honored.
Bree and I both had the same first session of the day, which was social justice and art. This class was about how to teach students about world events and challenging them to create their own political cartoon about social justice issues that were important to them. As a high school teacher, I think this was really important and an interesting lesson because I teach older students and they're starting to learn more about the world and about themselves, discovering themselves and learning more about their values and beliefs that are important to them. The lesson was designed for college students but could be adapted for grade school students. While we were listening, Bree pulled out this orange blob fidget, and I do have a 43-second clip of it molding back into shape because it was interesting to me at least, but back to the lesson. The instructor was a college professor, and she brought some of her students who participated in this lesson to the conference to present their projects to us, and their thought process through the entire project, which I really enjoyed because it gave them the opportunity to show us what they were passionate about, and we were able to see real student work and how they felt about their work. Just ended. Bree went to go see if they had any more tea. I'm just making an update. My next session is like a collaborative art thing, and filming in public scares me so bad, y'all. But I thought I lost art tickets for ice skating, and I started like having a mini panic attack, and that's okay. But I mean, like not really a mini panic attack, but I was just really scared about it. But I found them. The city of Greenville actually sent them to the wrong email, the email that I have for spam. I put in my other email, so I don't know if the other one just like was an automatic setup with my payment, but false alarm. So we're still going ice skating this afternoon. Probably not gonna get Bree on camera that much just because I know she doesn't feel good. I didn't even ask her if she wanted to be on camera. I know she knows I'm vlogging this because I've been taking like those little videos and I showed her present, but I know if I didn't feel that good, I wouldn't really want to be on camera either. So, but Bree is here, so just know we're having a really good morning so far. The first session was really good about the social justices. I really liked it, and then I'm really excited for getting to do a studio lesson with the Kaleidoscope collaborative thing. So that'll be really fun. It's really busy up here because a lot of people are waiting to go in classes, so it's probably really loud. And you know, like I said, I saw those other people saw me filming, and I get really nervous filming in public, so that's why the camera's also super close to my face, but that's okay. So for some context, me, Maddie, Sophie, and Izza had decided to go ice skating that afternoon while I was in town as a fun side quest. I realized I needed to find the tickets for ice skating again, and the page where they were at refreshed, so I did not have the link to my tickets. So I was super stressed out until I found out they were sent to my spam email. Thank goodness I did find them though, because I would have felt like I wasted $50 on ice skating tickets for the rest of the day. The irony is that when we got there that afternoon, all they asked for was my name and they didn't even need the QR code, so I was really stressed out for no reason, which is honestly the story of my life. But my next session was Collaborative Kaleidoscopes, which was in the same room as the Social Justice and Art session, so it was really convenient. This session was focused on students collaborating on paper to turn those papers into kaleidoscopes. I was really hoping we were going to be making kaleidoscopes in this session, but we weren't going to have enough time to make one, so we did the first part of their project, which was the outside of the kaleidoscope design. We got into groups of 4, and we were each given a paper and a lot of different art supplies to use. We were given 2 to 5 minutes of drawing time, and then we rotated paper so everyone would have a collaborative drawing at the end, and we got to keep our original paper. I tried to film a time lapse the best that I could, but since I didn't have my tripod or any of my normal filming setup, I relied on my pop socket, which is still a pretty cool process, and of course I went with the paint pens to start. I started with some smiley faces just to keep it simple since we didn't have much drawing time. I ended up adding smiley faces to all of them by the end of it, and so our groups really ended up looking very cohesive with all of our different styles. I love how one girl in the group corrupted the smiley faces a little, and I love the mix of colors and styles we put into them. As a group, I think we really did well, and I think the pieces look really good together. We all kind of decided that the pieces looked like something we might see in a Vans shoe ad, which I think is pretty accurate. After this session, it was time for the secondary group session, which was a meeting just for high school art teachers, and I got to get some clips of my custom Labubus and their natural habitats on my bag. Okay, so secondary meeting is over. Me and Bree are going to get Sully steamers. How you feeling about Sully steamers, Bree? Exhausted but delicious. I don't know if you could hear that over the Christmas music, but she said exhausted but delicious, so let's go. Sully Steamers was about a 3-block walk, so we started our journey towards lunch and bagel sandwiches. A random lady just told me she liked my pants. I'm very excited. Hello, Bree. I feel like I have so many videos inside this place because so many vlogs have taken place here, and we've been to Cornerstone and all of these crystal shops.
I don't know, verbal commands are...
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby. Hey, so I got my bowl. He's so cute.
Oh, he's fine. I got a little one. That does look really cute. There's a Kung Fu tea next to the hotel, so we stopped for bubble tea, and honestly, bubble tea from here is mandatory every year during this conference for me. So Bree went ahead and went back to the hotel, and I'm still waiting on my bubble tea. And then we have one more session for the day, and mine is artist cupcakes. So we're gonna learn how to make cupcake sculptures, which I think is really gonna be fun. But I am very tired. But I feel like I've probably said that a lot in the video, but I'm trying to make updates, so I'm talking in the video more than I'm making voiceovers. I got a peppermint milk tea with a milk cap and brown sugar boba, and I have to say, this may be my favorite from here so far. I've never had peppermint tea before, but I love peppermint as a flavor, and this was the perfect bubble tea for the beginning of the holiday season. As someone who rarely gets festive at this time of year, I felt pretty festive after this drink. This is really good, and the boba is still hot where they made it. I got a peppermint tea, or peppermint milk tea with a milk cap and brown sugar boba. After I got back to the hotel, Bree and I went our separate ways because we had different sessions. I still had about 20 minutes left before my last one, so I decided to check out the rest of the vendors. Blick had a station where you could make these beaded magnets by sticking beads to an adhesive felt, and then had a varnish to go on top to hold everything together. After everything was dry, you could hot glue little magnets to the back and create your own magnet. And of course, I had to stay on theme with the smiley faces, and I didn't have much time before my next session to plan out much more, so I started collecting smiley face beads and sticking them on there randomly, but I like the randomness of it. I even threw some alien head smiley faces in there as well. My last session was also sponsored by Blick, where the instructor was going to teach us how to make a mixed media cupcake sculpture. We were able to use some unreleased materials that were going to be sold by Blick, and we were able to keep them. So now I have some watercolor markers and some really nice drawing pens that I'm super excited to use. I kept my cupcake with my aesthetic and even added some smiley faces as well to stay on theme. I really like how it turned out, but I wish we had more time so I could have made the top look a little bit more even. The top was giving the mom who had to make last-minute cupcakes before a bake sale because her kid forgot to tell her about it, but regardless, I still love my little cupcake. And I'm very excited to adapt this lesson in my own classroom. After the session, I ran back to the vendor hall to glue my magnets onto my smiley face bead magnet because the varnish had dried. And I talked to some of my professors from Converse again, but then it was time to head back to the apartment and get ready to go ice skating with Izza, Maddie, and Sophie. Alright, and I just made it back to Maddie and Sophie's apartment. Here's my cupcake. I have been leaving everything else in the car, but I'm bringing this in because it's still not dry yet. It fell over while I was driving and I almost panicked, but it's still like tacky. It's not really like transferable. But, so it's gonna be a couple more hours and then we're gonna go ice skating. So I'm gonna change and I'm excited. I think this vlog's just gonna be a bunch of updates pretty much, but look how cute my cupcake turned out. I'm so happy about it. I'm wearing my shark slides to the skating rink because they're, like, I mean, I like them, but if they get stolen, I'm not super pressed about it. And then I'm gonna bring Docs to change, but Izza's here now, so Izza off camera. Hi. My hi might have went over your hi, but Izza said hi. And so we're gonna meet Maddie because she's getting done with babysitting, and then we're gonna be going to the ice skating rink. So very excited. We're on the way to Ice on Main. Technically we're gonna go pick up Maddie first and leave her car somewhere. Not, well, I wasn't gonna say that in the actual video. It's okay, I'll bleep it out. But it's a safe place, I promise, but for YouTube purposes, we're not saying it.
I don't know what's up with these drivers today. That's the second. I haven't even left the neighborhood. I mean, sorry.
No, I was mean the drivers, not you. You're fine. So, but Sophie spent the day, I'm doing more than this, but has finished editing their first podcast. So I have been at the conference all day, obviously, so I have not edited our filmed podcast of mine, so I don't know when that'll be out. But we're on the way to Ice on Main, but a few pit stops first. Let's go.
Should have taken some paintballs. I didn't do it.
Sophie let me borrow her sunglasses because mine broke a couple of days ago. I need no more sunglasses. My eyes are so sensitive to the sun. It's not funny. Izza's in the back seat, so Izza will not be shown on camera, so hopefully I don't have to do as many blurs, if at all. So, and then Sophie. Yeah. We've gotten Maddie now, and now we're on the way to the ice skating rink. So, Maddie, say hi.
Hello.
Izza's, I refuse. I don't want to blur. Like, I don't want to.
You don't have to feel blurry.
I don't want to have to deal with the blurring. That's Sophie.
It's because the other level is a low. Like,
Yeah, there's a couple of different levels that you can be on.
And the other side.
We finally made it. Traffic was horrendous, but we finally made it. Shark slides for the win. I hope nobody steals them, but they are pretty cheap on the internet if they do.
I think she thought you whipped out your phone.
Okay, I want you to say that for the vlog. What did you just say to me?
How dare you convince us to do this? Look at that big step down into the rink.
Oh, that is a big step down.
Exactly.
You got this, girl. You're fine. That is a very low step down. So no,
Digging holes.
this hurts my soul. That's what I like doing, is skating backwards and helping people, but okay, screw my life. One go around, it's really bumpy. You got this, queen. Yeah, you can't cross over. The ice is way too bumpy for that. I'm just gonna have to blur it out, it's fine. It's the three amigos. Y'all are doing so well. I did it. I got used to the jagged ice. So it's so harder than like a pavilion.
I recommend to go to the regular pavilion. We're gonna go straight on a day where there's no people out.
Are you full? Okay. They said we can't skate backwards, so I can't get any like cute little spinny videos. And I'm kind of sad about it. But I'm just like, no one watching me. I'm like, just let me do my little spins. Okay, Izza's in front of us, so but I already got Izza in the video a little bit, so I'm gonna have to blur a couple one, but that's okay. But how you doing, Sophie? Maddie has stopped because the ice is very jagged and she's nervous and she doesn't want to fall, which is so fair. But you got this. Y'all are doing so good.
This is what you do, what?
I'm behind you too. Need a bed? The kid behind you.
Sophie, the commentator.
Oh, the kid wiped out.
How crazy are you gonna go?
Insanely.
Someone's cute.
Just circling them like Craig. Okay. I told myself that she's gonna fall because of me. I was trying to catch her. I can't. I wanted to hit this and she ran away. I hurt my side.
You wanna try my coffee?
I tried to get your attention to see what it was.
It's mostly espresso.
Yeah.
There's hot chocolate.
Yeah, I was hoping you guys hot chocolate.
I thought about it, but then I saw the latte. Should I have ordered you a hot chocolate too?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've been smelling what smells like Brussels sprouts, and that smelled really good. But now I don't know what this smell is, and I don't like it.
Okay, we have 5 more minutes of skating time, so I'm just gonna go around in circles. I'm gonna stop trying to do little tricks because it's really bumpy and there's a lot of people and I'm scared I'm gonna run into somebody. We're gonna have to go to Pavilion soon as a group. We went like 2 years ago. Yeah, I think about 2 years ago, but we didn't get to go at all last year because everybody got kind of busy. I almost ran into a child. But Pavilion's open all year round, so technically we could go in the summer if we really wanted to. So who wants an ice skating vlog adventure in the summer? That would be kind of epic. Give you that winter cozy vibe when everybody's sick of summer, if you're sick of summer. And I will say to her credit, and she doesn't know I'm making this and I'm not going to tell her I'm putting it in the vlog and she'll see it when I'm putting it in the vlog. Maddie is actually a really good skater. It is just really bumpy ice because it's like really hot in the middle of November in the south. So they're doing the best they can for a temporary ice rink. I promise you she is actually a really good skater and usually doesn't cling to the wall. Like, I don't know if I have any actual video footage to prove it, but take my word for it, she is actually really good. And she's a good roller skater too. My bangs are disgusting and oily now because they've been under that hat. So I'm debating on wearing the hat for the rest of the night because they look really bad right now. I look like I've been swimming. Chat, I look like I've been swimming. All right, we're walking back to the car so I can change out of these shoes because I don't want to wear the shark slides the rest of the night, but I'm glad they didn't get stolen. So the shark slides live another day.
I got a drink.
Maddie got a drink. What is it?
A cinnamon blade latte.
Cinnamon blade latte.
Double espresso latte with a cinnamon syrup and cinnamon on top.
Are we going that way?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. I guess they called it blade because of
It being at the
it
skating
being
rink.
the skating rink.
It's
That's
the
cute.
Honey Co. Coffee company. I guess that's what Co means. Anyways, no, it's on that side.
Yeah, it is on that side.
But they're just partnering with the ice skating
rink. I've never heard of that coffee shop before, to be honest.
I feel like I've seen it before. It's a Greenville thing.
Fair.
I think I saw an ad for another coffee shop opening soon.
Well, you guys actually live here.
Love a coffee shop, but the amount of new coffee shops we have in Greenville.
There's one down there close to the Hyatt, and I took some footage of it earlier. It looks really cute. It's like pink, and there's a cherry blossom tree.
Ooh.
I don't remember what it was called, but I didn't end up going there because we wanted bubble tea
Yeah.
instead this morning. But that's so. What's your review of it? I'm sorry, I don't know if you said.
It's pretty good. Definitely cinnamony. If you don't like coffee, you won't like it, which is why I haven't offered anyone to drink it except for Sophie, and she almost threw up.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's a drama queen.
It was disgusting.
It's just because there's no sweetness.
It was terrible.
Like the cinnamon isn't sweet and the espresso isn't sweet, so it's just like a.
I think I'm low-key allergic to
Strong
cinnamon
coffee.
too, so how dare you
Oh,
try to poison
okay.
me.
I'm sorry, I didn't know
I
that.
don't
That's not on my
like-
list of Sophie knowledge.
I don't like coffee,
You-
but I
you
know we've
say-
said that in multiple videos.
You
So
consider this thing dramatic.
Okay, but you know why I say that, right?
we're on level 4. So Izza started running up the stairs, so we're running up the stairs after her. Because we gotta keep an eye on Izza. Because Izza's a runner and a wanderer. It's so hard to do this fast in these shoes, bro. I'm like, run! I promise I used to do cross country. I did it for many years. I've got like a 20-something PR pocket, okay? We're running to catch up to you. Oh my god, my watch thinks I'm working out. We made it.
Of course. We decided that we were gonna try to go on.
Alright, my docs are back on. So better walk-in shoes. Then, yeah, for me at least. These are the shoes I work in at my server job. So they don't really hurt my feet that much. And then Sophie, you got the Vans.
No, they're
Or
Pumas.
they're Pumas, my bad. Izzo, what are yours?
A6.
Asics. We love Asics. Okay, you can't see the reflection that great, but I like love my outfit right now. I feel like a spy in all black. It's a very sleek outfit too. I feel like it's very flattering. I'm like,
Sydney, look up, down. Sydney. Sophie.
Guys, look down!
Look down. Hola.
hi. It's fine, Izzo. I'm already gonna have to blur the video. Ready for food. I wasn't taking a picture, I was just taking a video. So we're going
The
to,
ones that don't know the directions either.
we're going to Better Than Dessert. That is a restaurant name, so I don't know if I need to like bleep it out or not, but it is a restaurant name. It's a dessert restaurant, and Maddie's trying to tell me a story, but Sophie jumped in front of me while Maddie was telling us the story. So you can assume the restaurant name, but just in case, because of YouTube guidelines and how the algorithm doesn't like certain words, I'm blurring it and bleeping it out if it's said. But this place has got to be my favorite dessert place in Greenville. I will say it is on the pricey side because one slice of cheesecake is going to cost you around $14, but your girl loves cheesecake, and I've only been to this place twice, so it really seems like a once a year type of thing, especially if you want to get one of their signature drinks as well. And I really like their cream soda float, and since I don't get to come here a lot, it's worth it in my head.
Morning after.
I'm going to get... Is it this way?
Yeah. Keep going. Between my red velvet sheets, cheesecake.
It looks really funny in the light when you do that. I didn't get the wink that much.
Tell?
I got the wink in the first one, but not the wink in that one as much.
Maddie, have you tried this one?
What's this one? I don't know.
I've already
I don't
decided
think
I'm
so.
blurring this.
I usually don't do it.
And here's a pan of what everyone got for dessert. Like, just look how good all of these look. You really can't go wrong if you have a sweet tooth with this place, and I really recommend it if you live in the area or you're just visiting. I would also recommend getting a reservation first. We just walked in since it was a spur of the moment thing, and we only had to wait for about 30 minutes, which wasn't bad, but if you want to skip the wait time, I suggest calling ahead. But after dessert, it was time for us to head back to the car. Alright, walking back to the car. My phone is on like 6%. Maddie just screamed because she ran into something.
I almost ran into something. We
Is
took
this-
the kids down here to go to Marble Slab, and one of the girls legit just walked straight into one of the signs.
Oh no.
This like little 5-year-old. It was really sad.
Oh, that is a cool car. Tangerine! But this might be the end of the night, so. But I don't know. I'll probably film my like outro later, but walking the car. Izzo wanted to take a parkour lap around the Christmas trees, and when we got back to the car garage, Maddie and I chose to take the elevator because we were really tired, and Sophie and Izza decided they wanted to race us up the stairs.
I had to stop at every level all the way up to the 5th floor.
Because Sophie hit the button every single time. That's
Yep.
what they did the last time.
She
So
did it
Sophie
once
and
to
Izza
me
ran
at
up
the
the stairs.
aquarium.
Oh no.
Or I did it to her at the aquarium. She said she was going to take the elevator, and I did the first 2.
I figured you guys were going to be standing out here waiting to scare us.
I was waiting
Maddie
to stop
thought
at
you were
every
going to
level.
stop at every level. I love how
So they
like pretty
tried.
this looks with the skyline and stuff.
So the vlog knows they did try to make us stop
Yeah,
at
they
every
did
level.
try to make us stop at every
They just
level.
don't know how elevators work.
They pressed the wrong button. Izza's running and there's a truck.
Yep. Hopefully she doesn't try to go the wrong way in the parking garage again.
True. And with that, it was time for us to go back to the apartment, and I packed up all of my things and made the drive back home because in the morning I would be taking a day trip to go to the Carolina Renaissance Fair in Huntersville, North Carolina. I vlogged that as well, and that should be next week's video, so be on the lookout. The SCAEA conference is always so much fun, and I love being able to go every year, and it really brings a refreshing energy to teaching art. And I look forward to going again next year. But with that, I guess we're at the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching, and do all of the things that YouTubers ask you to do, so like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye!